This show was brought to you by our own bonus episode. Click the link in the description to check it out.
What? What? Monkey Jones is gonna break your bones. He knows what he's talking about. He got stats, you know. A homegrown stone cold balls out killer and a no doubt thriller living in the back of a distillery.
DigiB going green, thinking about life and shit. He's got a big dick, plenty on his mind to spit. So don't doubt his legitimacy. When you see his post, don't think we share and retweet.
Holy shit! Welcome back to Insufferable Social Media Argument, the podcast. We haven't had an episode for like 2 weeks or something because I've been traveling America, smashing puss across the country.
Holy shit!
By which
episode 10!
By which I mean in one place.
It's episode 10. Can you believe it?
Yeah, 10. 10, it happens.
This show is now old enough for you and Cy to jerk off to.
And for King Critic to actually have sex with.
We did it. Digi.
Well, it's now at the point where if we make any more episodes, King Critic won't be able to have sex.
No,
with it.
he'll consider it to be a grandma.
Yeah.
Digi, you better have smashed some real nice puss if we missed, 3 weeks of episodes in the last month because of this bullshit? What the fuck happened? Where were you?
I went all over the fucking country, man. First I went to Rochester, New York to smash puss, and I was in a hotel and the connection was too shitty to record an episode.
True.
But then we got the next one up, and then the next episode I was with Endless Jess, and we were doing just shitloads of stuff together, just like recording all kinds of crap, and I was like, I don't have time to do the show. And then I don't know why I didn't just say, Monkey, I'm gonna miss the next show too, because I knew I was going to. Because I knew I'd be in another hotel with a shitty connection. I figured I'd wait till I checked the connection, and it was even worse than the previous one. And I was like,
shit.
There's no way this will even host a call. So, yeah, that's why we.
Well, Digi, in your absence, old friend of the show, Asperger, you might remember him from a voicemail or two.
Yeah,
an episode ago.
Yeah.
He collaborated with a bunch of our fans, and they were so excited that you were coming back that they made an entire song in your honor.
Amazing.
So here, I'm sending that to you right now. Let's take a listen.
By the way, you told me the other day that no matter what the voting was, I would be the boozer loser. Is this our boozer loser segment already? Is this?
Oh no, we're not even into that part of the show yet,
All right.
buddy. This is just a song to honor you.
Okay, I'm ready when you are.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, go. That's the Boku no Pico theme. I know, as an anime reviewer, you probably recognize it.
I had no idea.
Fuck you, Digi. Fuck you, Digi, you loving cunt.
Fuck you, Digi.
Fuck you, Digi bro.
Hey, Digi, go fuck yourself.
Fuck you, Digi.
Fuck you, Digi, bro.
Fuck you, Digi.
Fuck off, Digi.
One of those sounded like you live saying that right now.
Fuck you, Digi.
This is the Digi Bro, the anime hobo, shittier than SAO, PEDO. Can make a beat, but can sure be his meat to some kids.
PEDO, I get it.
I wish you had it. Fuck you, Digi Bro.
Fuck you, Digi.
Bro. Fuck you, Digi Bro. Fuck you, Digi Bro.
That beat was pretty fucking tight, though.
Yeah, what do you think? Everybody wanted to give a big fuck you to Digibro after you abandoned their favorite podcast for almost a full month.
Well, all I have to say is thank you for all the kind words. And I really thought that beat, the very beginning, I wouldn't recognize the Boku no Pico theme, but it sounded almost like Minnesota by Lil Yachty. I would totally... And then I think he mixed in the beat that I used in the rap verse where I slayed his ass
He probably
like 6 months ago. Like, I heard the sample in there somewhere. Yeah.
Well, that's enough about your dumb ass. Should we go
Asperger,
to the
that
voting?
nigga got murdered like 6 months ago like a trappy little hoe.
God
When
damn
I
it.
killed his ass, he should have just stayed in the grass because he came back and now he's getting blasted here live. This is not scripted at all. I'm just making shit up off the top of my head.
Digi, only like 2% of our audience is black. Who are you even appealing to right now?
Asperger.
Nobody. I don't think he even listens to it. Digi, here's the votes. You might not remember the topics or even the ones you chose, so I could just say I won them all. So let's go to last episode. The first debate was, everyone in the world becomes gay. Is this good or bad? Digi, do you remember what your choice was?
I think I said it. Shit. I'm confusing it with the weed argument. I don't remember what it was.
Okay, you said it was good because men don't have to worry about periods anymore and women don't have to worry about rape. And that won with 60% of the vote over my option of it's bad because if there's no reproduction, then there's no new lollies. I was hoping I could trick people who don't listen to the show into thinking that that was your choice because it has lollies in it, and then they would click on it, but it didn't work.
No, I think most people actually listen before they vote.
Yeah, stop doing that. Just go blindly vote. I'm tired of losing. Then we have which is better, pessimism or optimism. Digi wins again, 57% of the vote on optimism with your bullshit positive outlook on life. I think pessimism is the real way.
If I remember correctly, I just gave my honest opinion about that one.
So did I.
Yeah.
I always give my honest opinion on this show.
I usually do.
About?
But like I didn't even gussy it up with any storytelling or anything. I didn't make it like a whole arc. You know?
Yeah, you just made it super gay and tried to make people not kill themselves. Fuck off.
Yeah, that's weird. I don't know why I was doing that. I must.
Now here's one where all of your votes I think should go to me. The question was, what is the best type of porn? And your option was newborn porn. It's like Go-Gurt but for pussy, which is that was my slogan that I came up with.
You do deserve it for that. I think I even said that you deserved it.
Yeah, but thankfully you lost that one anyway. I won with 53% with virtual reality porn. So hey, and finally, why did the chicken cross the road, Digi? This is the biggest blowout in the show's history.
Deservedly so. You had the perfect answer.
91% of the votes, 354 total votes. I won. The chicken crossed the road to avoid walking past a black man. I don't know why anybody voted for go to a bar and get laid. That's fucking stupid.
I swear to God, Mumkey, like within a day of us recording that episode, I walked.
You saw a chicken cross the road?
I walked to the other side of a road to avoid a black guy. It happened to me in real life. I was in Cincinnati. It was scary.
What?
Cincinnati's a hellhole.
Yeah, Ohio is the black capital of the United States.
Dude, Cincinnati is a fucking hellhole. It's all ghetto. Everything sucks. Okay. Everything's run down. You go out at night and there's just fucking dudes walking around everywhere. Black dudes. It's scary.
I mean, if they're everywhere, it sounds like if you cross the street, there would just be another one over there. So it wouldn't help. You'd be better off just standing in the middle of traffic. It's the safest place.
Yeah.
All right, Diddy. So technically we tied last time, but I told you, since you made us miss so many episodes, you're the automatic boozer loser fucking anyway, and I think everybody in the comments would agree.
Yeah.
So whatever you're drinking, just go ahead and take a big 20-second chug.
20 seconds? I might finish it in 20 seconds. I'll open a second one if I finish it.
Okay, that's fine. I'll go ahead and talk over it because Digi.
Start the timer.
Go ahead and start.
Okay. Tell me when to stop.
Okay. So one of the big problems I'm seeing is that next up we have the slow motion suicide segment.
I finished that can. I have to pause the timer. Let me open up another one.
So fast.
It was only like a third left.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, start the timer back up.
Okay, go ahead. So with every slow motion suicide, we play 2 seconds of a Linkin Park song, which it was already going to take us about a year to hear the whole thing.
Totally forgot about that.
But now with all these delays, it's probably going to take us like 3 years to finish whatever song I picked. I don't even know which one it is. We just keep hearing da da da. Okay, you're done. It's been 20 seconds.
Oh, thank God.
That's me stalling for time while Digi gets punished.
Oh, fuck. Yeah.
What are you drinking over there, Dig?
I'm drinking Yinglings. Tall cans of Yingling.
I'm drinking a new Four Loko that I found at my gas station called Frost, and I highly don't recommend it. It's actually quite disgusting. All the other Four Lokos I've had on this show have been much better.
Oh, fuck, dude. Oh, I'm full of bubbles. I'm all full of bubbles.
Uh-oh.
Oh, shit. All right. Slow motion
Hey, I've got
suicide.
some comments.
Wait.
No, first I got some comments from last time.
God damn it! This show is so fucking disorganized. Why don't we have it Why don't we have a regular structure that we always do?
I thought comments came before slow motion
I don't
suicide.
remember. Go ahead
Okay.
and read the comment.
Well, we mentioned that we might be doing a big Yu-Gi-Oh battle, and a lot of people were interested in that. This guy named Rugains Fluor Idor says, on the hype train for Monkey and Digi's climactic Yu-Gi-Oh battle. And I was thinking, Digi, since your road trip sort of changed and you probably won't be stopping by here anytime soon, there is a new dueling network website called Dueling Nexus where we can just duel each other online with whatever decks we want. So I think it'd be cool if we both made the deck that we have in real life.
I was gonna
and dueled
say,
on there.
I'm totally into it as long as we recreate our real decks, just so we could see, how we would compete in person.
Yeah, it'd be perfect. We
super
could
down
do
for
that anytime.
Look forward to that, everybody. Now that you've inspired that. Hey, can I bring in as a comment, or maybe you can bring it in for me? Because I don't know if you'll be, on Twitter. You got into a little conversation with a certain podcaster about our podcast. Maybe we want to talk about that a little bit.
Yeah, so we talked last time about how we're probably getting more views than Maddox's Madcast Media podcast.
Yeah.
So I thought it would be fun to poke the bear. And I tweeted to Maddox and to his fucking little lackey faggot friend, Jess something. But I said, hey
Jesse
Maddox.
Pinkman, I assume.
Yeah, Jesse Pinkman. No, I actually respect Jesse Pinkman, and he's a low-life drug dealer.
Yeah.
But I said, hey Maddox, when are you gonna put me and Digi's podcast on your podcast network? You could use a popular show with a bunch of downloads. Here's a link. And I tagged what's his show called? Fucking like Awful Cast or some shit?
I don't... Pod Awful.
Yeah, that's it. So I tag him and say we have more views than him, which is true. On YouTube, he has like, I think, 800 views per podcast, so I just wanted to shit on him. And this guy and me, well, we spent all of last night and this morning having a bit of fun on Twitter. He tries to prove that his podcast is more popular because he has more Twitter followers than me. So then I went ahead and showed him how many followers you have, and he didn't have much to say about that.
You want to know what the ultimate proof is that your show is not that successful? When you have time to sit around and argue with every single person who shit talks your podcast.
With one random guy who posts one like shit posting tweet, and you get into a whole debate all night about it.
All fucking day. This dude is arguing with Mumkey. You guys are. Your podcast is dumb. It's like, dude.
He thinks that our podcast isn't a real show because it's not on iTunes. Like that means anything.
He took the dick waving immediately. Like you went like, ha ha. Like, let me sarcastically wave my dick. And he immediately pulled his dick out and started jacking it as hard as he could right in your face. Like, no, my dick's bigger. Look at my dick. Look at my dick.
My question is, how much YouTube Red ad revenue does he make on his iTunes feed?
Yeah.
Probably not very much. I don't know if that's how that works.
How much does he sell on his bonus episodes? You know?
Oh, probably not nearly as much as
like he has an iTunes feed. Is anybody buying his episodes on iTunes?
I don't know. Like, what's the point of putting it on iTunes if people will also listen on YouTube anyway? And you can slap that motherfucker with a bunch of ads and rip off your fans and get some money out of it. Like, what does he have to gain by being on iTunes instead of YouTube?
No idea.
No idea. Anyway, enough about that fag. We don't need to give him any more free advertising.
Additionally, other comments I was getting the last couple of days, I suddenly got comments saying like, fuck you for depriving...
Where's the podcast? Hey, Digi, where's the podcast? Why isn't there a new episode of the podcast?
No,
hey, Digi. I got a lot of those. People have been blaming me on Twitter for no new episode, like it's my fault.
It's because it's on your channel. I get the same thing. Any show that I collab with anybody on, if it's on my channel, I get all the comments. But, I got comments saying... Where's Mumkey's $60? He needs his monthly $60. You know, like that's how they're phrasing it. And I was like, wait a minute, Mumkey's never paid me for the bonus episodes. So
what? I've paid you twice. I just paid you this morning.
When? What? Where? On what platform?
On PayPal.
What PayPal?
The one that you use for the PCP. I've paid you over $60 twice now.
Holy shit! Hold on.
Yeah, dude, you got some money, dude.
Let me go look at my PayPal real quick.
I don't jip my friends, brother.
I do.
Yeah, you got like $68 this morning.
Holy shit, I'm rich.
Yeah. Shit, you should have. If you thought I was ripping you off, you should have brought it up sooner. I mean, I'm not gonna steal money.
I didn't think you were ripping me off. I just didn't think you'd sent the money yet. Oh yeah, there it is.
Yeah, there you go.
I've got money from Nate too for the PCP. Every time, well, the funny thing about that is every time I get the PCP money, I don't notice it until like when I'm about to pay Devu for editing a video from the same account, and it just immediately goes away. You just send him the PCP
money?
Because the PCP money is like $25, you know. So
that's just how much Devu gets paid too, right?
No, he gets like $500. So it immediately just chews through all the money in my PayPal account. So I never.
Well, there you go. You can pay Devu with the jerk off money from this podcast.
Yeah. Well, thanks for the $60.
I mean, you earned it. You don't have to. I don't thank my boss at work when he gives me fucking money. Anyway, back to Yu-Gi-Oh. That's a more important subject. We have another comment. People are still debating whether or not Seto Kaiba is evil.
Like 3
It's been over
later.
a month. Yeah. De facto leader says Seto Kaiba wasn't evil. He was just a dickhole with a huge ego. He blew up his own island. Yeah, well, there is no difference, I don't think. Yeah. He blew up his own island because he lost his own rigged tournament to an Egyptian pharaoh from 5,000 years ago that he refused to believe was an Egyptian pharaoh. Well, hey, there you go. The debate continues to evolve.
Wait, was that for him being evil or against?
No, against him being evil.
So him blowing up his own island childishly was not...
And being a dickbag
was not evil.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, and finally, before we move on to suicide, I've got one final comment. That's kind of important. Captain Jackal says, Digi's audio is weird. I can hear things he's doing in my left ear, like it's ASMR whenever he drinks from his beer. And this has been tormenting me for months. Not on just this podcast, but on every video I make on every channel. And I was like, what the fuck is going on? Why are the left and right earbud making different noises? It didn't make any sense. I tried to figure it out. It wasn't a problem in Audacity. It wasn't a problem with Levelator. It didn't seem to be a problem with my sound processing thing, but I found out it's because on my video editing software, if I process it as a Windows Media video, it fucks up the audio. It's fucking bullshit. But when I save it as MP4, then it works, which is why now all videos I make are in MP4. Thank you, everybody. If you hear any more issues, please bitch at me in the comments so I can figure out why it's still fucking up.
I can't believe I didn't catch on to that. I'm like an audio guy. It just shows that I don't listen to this show.
I mean, I don't listen to shows that I'm on. I haven't listened to PCP in over a month.
I haven't either. And I haven't been on it either.
Yeah. See, that's why you didn't know about the $60 thing. In the last PCP, I said I was going to kill you because thanks to your absence, I was missing $60 a month.
I see. That explains a lot.
All right, everybody. You want to hear a little bit of Linkin Park? Here we go.
Yeah.
Okay, Digi, what segment did that song just introduce?
That song is for our legacy segment, Monkey. Our time-honored tradition, our longest-running, most important. You know, there's like a museum somewhere in, I don't know, Kansas.
Albuquerque?
Why not? Yeah, Albuquerque. There's a museum in Albuquerque, and they've got this little, like, plaque that's like, this was the first slow-motion suicide. Like, it's like a transcription of the show.
Do you remember what the first one was? Because I do.
It's old enough to be important, is what I'm getting at.
Yeah.
The first one was alcohol. We both just talked about what we were drinking.
Yeah, I just talked about my Four Loko again.
Yeah. This time, Monkey, what's killing me is fucking driving.
Oh, shit.
Driving. Turns out, I can't believe I'm alive, Monkey. I can't believe I survived all these drives. There are times I literally, like, conked out at the wheel. In the last month, I've probably driven, like, 50 hours total, maybe more.
What do you do when you drive? Do you listen to music or podcasts or
blast music the whole time? I thought about trying to, like, listen to audiobooks or something, but, like, I can't stay awake. And, like, I have to, like, crank the music to literally full blast, and I have to sing over it. Like, I'll skip songs that aren't fun to sing just because, like, I can't stay awake if I'm not singing to it. So, which now that I think about it, I could have gotten this life over with if I just let myself die at the wheel.
You should have played some songs that you didn't know the lyrics to, like Rap God by Eminem.
Yeah. That's Rap God, right?
Yeah. I think he actually got it word for word. It's Shamalama Ding. He was reaching out to the Indian audience.
There really is an MLM lyric. That's just Shamalama Doomalama.
Okay.
But anyway, yeah, I felt like I was gonna die. I can't believe I'm still alive. I came so close to sweet release, but you know that fear that creeps in kept turning the dial back up, louder and louder, screaming down the interstate, just the whole way, just screaming at the top of my lungs, fearing for my life. I'm like going, like I'm like slightly blind, because that's the thing. It's like driving. It's not really like physically tiring because you're just fucking sitting there, but it's the fact that it makes your eyes hurt. You know, it just strains your eyes, and when your eyes hurt, you feel tired. Like, I could be awake for only 5 hours, but if I've been driving for 5 whole hours, my eyes fucking hurt, and they just want to be closed, and I just keep feeling myself slowly drift, and then, like, thankfully, most highways have that shit on the side where, like, if you drift a little, then your car, like, makes a noise.
Vibrates.
Yeah. So I just sit there, like, brrr, and I'm like, oh, shit! And then
Did that happen a lot? That's not supposed to happen, like, at all. You're not supposed to hit those.
Only a few times it happened, but, like, every time it did, it's like, let's make the music louder. It's not loud enough. Let me drink 3 more cans of coffee, you know. And again, it's just the eyes hurting is what
It's a good thing that you redirected your road trip back to New York, because if you had to drive through the majority of the Midwest, I guarantee you would have fell asleep and you'd be dead right now.
Dude, the Midwest is terrifying, and I had no desire to drive through it.
Yeah.
It was a combination of that and the fact that I planned my trip very poorly that caused me to drive back around. But yeah.
Well, here's my slow motion suicide for the week. This is a tragic story. This might be the saddest thing that's ever been brought up on the show. It's a story of betrayal and heartbreak and just sorrowful feelings. I'm going to open up to you guys. I'm going to open up to you, Digi, and to the entire audience.
Is it by chance being left alone for 2 weeks with no one to do a podcast with?
It's surprisingly related, but no, it's not that.
Okay.
Digi, my best friend in the world is this guy named Conrad Collins.
Never
good
heard
friend of mine. He's a good. You might not have heard of him. He's a lesser known YouTuber in the anime community, but he's a good friend of mine. I would consider him my best friend in the whole world.
Wow.
But the other day, this motherfucker, my friend Conrad, he posts a tweet saying, "Hey guys, here's a list of my 3 favorite people in the world: Endless Jerk, Hippo Fag, and Best Homo Ever." No Monkey Jones on that list. Not a single Monkey Jones on that list. And the most surprising thing was that the day before, I made a tweet saying, "Here are my 3 favorite people of all time. Number 1, Conrad. Number 2, Conrad. Number 3, also Conrad." So to be left out of his list, it was heartbreaking. It tore my insides apart. I felt like I was going to vomit out my heart, and then I would shove it back up my ass to try to get it back into my chest, but it just wouldn't fit. Because once that thing comes out, it doesn't go back in. And that's how I feel right now. I feel like my heart is out of my body, and I can't fit it back in after this betrayal. And that's why I'm going to kill myself this week.
Well, that Conrad guy sounds like a real hero.
Fucking douche. No, douche!
But he's
How's he a hero?
He's gonna all you've ever talked about is how badly you want to kill yourself, and now this guy comes along,
giving me the motivation.
Yeah, it gives you the motivation. He's like, "Hey,
what a
man,
guy!
Like, I care about you. I want to help you die." So, there you go.
All right. This is the most top-heavy episode yet. Should we play some more Linkin Park?
The most top-heavy episode yet. Yeah.
Okay, here's your Linkin Park. All right, Digi. It's time for the debates this week. Now, we've had literally 3 weeks to plan out our debates, so I'm sure you're going to have some really good stuff all cooked up in your brain, right?
We debate stuff on the show? I know we have arguments.
Oh, shut the fuck up. God damn it. Argument number 1. Digi. Now, the world is in a bit of peril. We've got this little country called North Korea. They're always making new nuclear missile. Is it nuclear or nuclear? How do you pronounce it?
Nuclear.
Every time I say nuclear, people like give me shit. But even in Indiana Jones, he pronounces it nuclear. So I mean, go fuck off. It's a word. Like you don't care if people mispronounce shit. You had a whole podcast about that, right?
Yeah.
Anyway, North Korea is threatening the world. It seems like we're gonna go to war with them any day now, which will get China and Japan involved, and South Korea, and it looks like World War III. So the question is, Digi, it's inevitable. So who's gonna win? Which country will win in World War III?
What do you think, Monkey?
The answer is easy. I don't know exactly how it's pronounced, but the country is Niger. Do you know about the country of Niger, Digi?
No. I know there's a country called Nigger.
See, that's part of my argument, and you'll hear why.
Okay.
So the Republic of Niger is a landlocked country in Western Africa, named after the Niger River. You'd think, oh, the river would be named after the country, but no, this country is so poor that they were named after the river. But the thing about Niger, first of all, Digi, do you know what the country of Niger is shaped as?
Like a gourd that you'd put over your dick?
No, do you know?
No, I don't fucking know.
Google it. Google Niger map and see what the country is shaped as. It's important to the argument.
What? It looks like a butt plug.
No, it looks...
Oh, it looks like an atomic bomb.
No! What food does it look like?
Oh, it looks like a fried chicken bone. Like a chicken leg.
Yeah! The country, Niger, looks like a piece of fried chicken, dude.
Oh,
So
thank
let me
God
tell
I've got
you
a
why-
map open now so I can figure out what country's going to win.
So here's why Niger wins World War III. First of all, it's in the middle of Africa. If you're going to go to war with every country in the world, are you going to care about some little rinky-dink country in Africa? No. So automatically, it's going to be in the top 10 countries at the end of this thing because nobody's going to target it. Nobody gives a shit about this little African country. But then, part two. Niger, you might not know this, but Niger is spelled Niger, which is dangerously close to another word, nigger. And people these days are very, very afraid of being portrayed as racist or to be seen as racist. And they won't want to try to pronounce this word because they might accidentally say the N-word. Which means, what country is going to target them for an attack? What general is going to say, okay, now we will drop the bombs on Nicaragua. He's going to change it because he's too afraid to try to pronounce it. Which is why Niger will absolutely win World War III, because no country will have the balls to attack them. You can't lose a war if you don't get attacked.
That's a great point, Monkey. But it just so happens that right under the country of nigger,
God, fuck it, no,
it's a country called Nigeria.
I thought you were gonna pick Japan. I thought you were gonna pick North Korea. You go for Nigeria.
I look at the map, I see nigger, and then I also see Nigeria.
It's like the heaven for black people.
Now I'm looking at it, and the chicken leg country that you're talking about.
It's perfect. Perfect shape for a country called Niger.
I'm looking at it on Google Maps, and I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 cities big enough to have a name on them on Google Maps.
Yeah.
Only one of them has a big black circle around it, meaning it's a real city. But I'm looking at Nigeria.
I think that might mean capital.
I'm looking at Nigeria, and it's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 cities, one of which is, the capital. And so I think that for the same reason that people won't attack nigger, they also won't attack Nigeria. But Nigeria can defeat nigger because it's got more cities. So it's got more people.
Here's the problem with that argument,
with.
Digi. You have more cities, which means you have more obvious targets. Nope. You're going to attack Niger. They got, 9 targets to hit? Whatever. Nigeria, that has 23 targets? It's way easier to drop bombs on them. You have more clear targets. So having more cities is actually a disadvantage.
That makes makes no fucking sense. Because if you
Of course it does.
if you only
The
have a
United
few
States-
cities, then you only have to bomb like 3 cities.
No,
you know exactly
no.
where your planes are going. You're just
The
like,
reason
oh yeah,
why
just hit-
everybody is afraid to live in the United States is because there's so many big targets. New York City, Los Angeles, wherever Digibro lives. Like, all these big populated centers are going to get fucking bombed the shit out of. But in Niger, where there's no big cities, everything's small, there's nobody there, why would you waste your expensive bombs on a city that is so small that it doesn't even get a black circle on the map? Are you kidding me? What a waste of ammunition.
But it'll be so easy to wipe out anything they have that can defend itself. Like, if you only have one city that matters, then you just bomb that city, boom, you've defeated Niggerland. Like, it's gone. Whereas Nigeria, you could bomb one city, they got 10 more that are all going to come at you.
All right, Digi, I didn't want to have to hit you with more stats on this one, but I'm afraid I have no other choice. According to thefactfile.org/Niger interesting facts, and these are the 20 most interesting facts about the entire country, and they use the word interesting very liberally on this website. According to this website, 80% of the people in Niger are Muslim. And guess which religion is immune to bombs?
Are you sure about that?
You can drop bombs on ISIS all you want. They're not going to die. They're like cockroaches. Once you convert to being a Muslim, and as an ex-Muslim, Digi, I'm now a Mormon, but now as an ex-Muslim, I think I can speak with authority on this topic. Muslims can't die from bombs unless they're the ones setting it off on their chest. So you can drop bombs on Niger. They don't care. They're like cockroaches. They can survive that shit because they're all Muslim. 20% of the Christians will die, but who needs them? They got 80% of the Muslims who will just hang out. They'll chill out, max out, relax, all cool and all.
Well, I'm currently looking at a list of 10 interesting facts about Nigeria.
Only 10? They can only afford 10 facts?
Well,
Niger got 20.
I typed 10 facts, so that's
Fucking
probably
stupid.
why.
Yeah,
Hold
I
on,
wonder.
let me go back and wait. I didn't type 10. I just typed interesting facts. Well,
Oh, yeah, get cucked.
yeah, all right. Well, they're the most populous country in Africa, and they've got more than 250 ethnic groups. So
That's too many.
If you try to ethnically cleanse one ethnicity, like if you go to nigger and you ethnically cleanse all the blacks, there's gonna be nobody left. If you try to ethnically cleanse all the blacks from Nigeria, you've still got 249 more ethnic groups.
Digi, ethnicity doesn't have to do with race. You could, if you ethnically cleanse it, there will still be plenty of black people left.
I don't believe you.
There's a difference between race and ethnicity, Digi.
I don't believe you. When you fill out a survey in school, it asks, what is your race/ethnicity?
Yeah.
So it's the
Okay,
same
do you have
thing.
any other stats on this one?
It's
Like,
one of the
how are they
oldest
going to win?
locations of human existence.
Digi, what weapons can Nigeria use in the war?
Apparently,
Like, how are they going to win?
Apparently, it's the home of Nollywood, which is
What's that?
It's the
Black Hollywood?
Yeah, Black Hollywood. So they can make all kinds of propaganda films to inspire their. They got the largest diversity of butterflies.
Do you think at the Nollywood? Do you think at the Nollywood Academy Awards only white actors win, even over there?
I wouldn't be surprised. Out of
you
the
think that-
250 ethnicities, only the white people get the.
250 ethnicities? That seems like there aren't that many on Earth. That seems like a lot.
Apparently, Nigeria's got a bunch that we haven't even heard of.
Why is a person of every culture is for some reason flocking to Nigeria?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. I'd have to ask Nino because he's from.
Well, it
Nigeria.
sounds like they're a little. You have to ask Nino. It sounds like they're a little too culturally diverse. They'll have no unity to fight together in the war. They'll go off. You'll send your Nigerian or whatever your country is. You'll send your troops into a different country, and since there's so many different ethnicities, they'll see people that they recognize. Like, oh, no, I'm part Japanese. Maybe I'll fight with the Japs. They're just gonna separate like oil and water and join other countries. So soon you won't have any more troops. Your country's gonna get destroyed. At least Niger is a united force of black Muslims who will fight together. With probably bamboo.
See, you've fallen for the trap, Mumkey, because that's what they want.
The trap
of
globalism.
That's what they want you to think is going to happen. But the truth is that all of those people can infiltrate other races. They can all pretend
You think
to be
that
a
they're
part-
going to stay true to Nigeria?
Yeah, they're all fucking sleeper cells because Nigeria is very tightly knit. Everybody there is like, you know, they're trained from birth to like have this certain like Nigerian pride. So they'll be like, you know,
Nigerian pride.
yeah. So like you got
I'm
like
sure
you got like a Chinaman from Nigeria.
that's
who's-
not the preferred nomenclature.
and
Digi.
they send him to China, and he's like, "Oh, hello, China. I'm gonna join you. I'm also Chinese." And they're like, "Yeah, come back to the motherland and fight for us." And then he's like, ha, ching chong, bing bong. I'm a Chinese. And then he's like, but I am really Nigeria. And then he just shoots everybody around him and fucking
They all
eats them.
talk like
Yeah,
pirates.
yeah, yeah.
Like
That's why they're gonna win World War III.
Yeah. This actually has me
pirates.
interested. Like, if there's really 250 ethnicities, like, is one in every 250 people, like, there's one Chinese guy, there's one Japanese guy, like, it's just like one person from each country just lives in Nigeria? Really?
I guess so. They've got a lot of fucking ethnicities, man.
Also, how many comments do you think we already have of people pointing out that it's pronounced Nigeria? These fucking idiots.
What are you talking about?
Okay, Digi, are we done? Can we move on to the next one?
Yeah,
I think we have enough
we
stats
can-
on this
we can
one.
move on.
I think we can both agree, though, that at the end of World War III, Africa will look exactly the same. No matter how many bombs you drop on them, no matter how many sources of culture or agriculture you destroy, it's probably going to look about the same.
Yeah.
Question number 2 comes from a fan named Drowsy Apricot who wants to know, what is the best benefit of climate change?
Well, when nuclear winter happens, everything will be really cold all the time. And we won't have to deal with the fucking heat that I've been dealing with for the last 2 weeks traveling around. Fucking, here's the best thing about climate change. When nuclear winter happens, Nate's fucking apartment won't be 99 degrees at all times.
Oh, shit.
That's what'll be nice. I could go to his house and, like, live like a normal human being. That'll be the best part.
Do you know what climate change is?
Yeah, it's where everything
What
changes.
does it have to do with nuclear winter?
Well, when World War III happens, it's gonna change the
That
fucking
was question
climate.
1. That was question 1. It's not even relevant.
But I'm just saying that, like, when it inevitably, like, everyone's saying, oh, the climate's changing, but when you have a nuclear fallout, it's going to completely change the climate in a totally different direction, and it's gonna become nuclear winter everywhere. It's gonna be cold as shit.
So the benefit is, when you go to Nate's house, it won't be hot, but really that problem could be fixed by him not being a cheapskate who just, like, turns on the AC?
He doesn't even have AC.
What the fuck?
He lives in a shithole apartment in fucking ghetto-ass Cincinnati.
What the hell? Okay. That sounds like climate change is, like, the least of your worries. Just, like, buy him an AC.
But climate change won't
I'm a
cost me
writer.
anything. I've been doing that a lot lately. Legitimately. Oh god, why did I drink that beer so fast? Oh,
Because I made you.
yeah.
All right, Digi,
That was
here's
like
the
a
best.
real booster loser. I know why. Now I know how you feel every time I've made you do that.
Yeah.
Like, everyone's always like, oh, it's boring. Digi just makes Mumkey finish his drink. No, you don't understand. It's an actual punishment. That's why.
Yeah. I would much rather prefer you make me read some stupid apology. I think that's funnier, and also I don't have to drink, because it fucking sucks. Digi, here's the real best benefit to climate change.
All right, clarify first what kind of climate change you're talking about. Since so far we've established nuclear winter as our climate change.
So climate change is any number of things, including global warming, global cooling, just anything that makes the climate less inhabitable for people, like the ice caps melting, all that kind of shit.
Yeah.
The best benefit is that Interstellar the movie will become real.
Wait, was it climate change that caused that? I thought it was plagues that caused the problems.
No.
Interstellar.
So the problem in Interstellar was that it was like the Dust Bowl all over again,
Yeah.
which is climate change. And there was so much dust just going around all over that they couldn't grow crops anymore. All they had left was corn. So they were fucked, and they had to get off the planet and go live on a different planet. Digi, 2014 was a good year. We had movies like Nightcrawler, starring Jake Gyllenhaal.
Yes.
We had, I think, Captain America: The Winter Soldier.
Didn't
Great
Her
movie.
come out that year?
Probably.
Yeah.
But the best movie of the year was Christopher Nolan's Interstellar. The great story of a man who abandons his daughter and has a chance to fuck her while she's the same age, but instead decides to fall into a black hole that is actually hiding behind his daughter's bookcase. And then he sees her when she's an old lady, and then it's sad.
But
Best
Monkey,
movie ever made.
I thought that Interstellar already became real because you started dating Murph.
That's true. Sheepover does resemble Murph to a fair degree, but that doesn't mean it's real for everybody. I want the world to be so fucked that we have no choice but to put all of our resources into exploring space and sending Matt Damon onto some ice planet where he tricks people.
Oh,
yeah,
that's right.
Matt Damon.
I was
You forgot
thinking
Matt Damon was in it.
Well, I was thinking that you were confusing it with The Martian, but then I remembered
fuck off.
that Matt Damon was in it.
Yeah, Matt Damon was in
He
like
got
2
space
movies in the
dementia.
same year.
Yeah.
2 movies in the same year where he's trapped out in space and people have to go save him.
But in one of them, he plays a great, charismatic, fun character, and like it's a great.
And the other one is The Martian.
Movie. And the other one he's just like a psycho on an ice planet who goes crazy and tries to murder everybody.
Digi, you've been a lonely, depressed guy for like all of your life. You know what isolation does to a man. Of course, he went crazy and wanted to go home.
Isolation makes you jack off all day. I'm pretty sure he
that
jacked
makes you
off.
crazy.
He jacked off all day in The Martian, and he still got off the fucking planet.
It's because he jacked off into the potatoes, and that's how they grew.
Hold on. Just to clarify,
Okay.
are you saying you like Interstellar more than The Martian?
Of course I do. Are you fucking kidding me? Fuck The Martian.
I thought The Martian was way better than Interstellar.
I thought you would go suck my dick.
The Martian is one of my favorite movies.
I don't care. Digi.
And
Interstellar
and
has the greatest.
And I am a Christopher Nolan fan. And I did cry twice watching Interstellar.
Of course, the scene when he's watching 30 years of his kids growing up right before his eyes. If you didn't cry during that, you might be a legitimate sociopath. You might
also
be
cried at the end
a demented, disgusting person.
When he sees old fucking Murph.
Of course, she's one of the top 3 waifus of all time.
But the rest of the movie is questionable.
No, I want to live in a world where there are
the
fifth dimensional beings.
minutes suck balls.
No.
Yes.
No, they establish the problem and the
all
character.
of the dialogue is exposition, and it's all shit I don't
It's a
care about.
Christopher Nolan movie. Every line is exposition. Who cares? I'm not watching this movie to jerk off to emotions and shit. I'm watching the movie to see a sci-fi thriller up on my screen.
It's not as good as Inception, though.
Well, no movie's as good as Inception, but that's not the question. The question is, why is Interstellar the best movie ever? And that's because it has the greatest climax in film history, where you think that Matthew McConaughey is sacrificing himself by falling into a volcano, whereas as that weird what's the name of the wheelchair dude who talks to the computer in real life? What's his name?
Hold on, what? When did he throw himself into a volcano?
No. Did I say volcano?
Yeah, you said volcano.
I meant black hole.
The fuck are you talking about?
What's the name of the? I'm very drunk. What's the name of the computer dude who?
Stephen Hawking.
Stephen Hawking wrote a book about spaghettification, where if you fall into a black hole, you get spaghettified. And I'm thinking, oh my god, Matthew McConaughey.
It's a spaghettification.
He's gonna turn into Mom's spaghetti. Knees weak, arms are ready. And he's falling in, and I'm ready to watch Matthew become a bunch of strands of spaghetti, but no, all of a sudden he's in like this 8th dimensional world, and all this shit falling around him, and there's like 1,000 bookshelves, and then it slows down, and he's with this robot, and then he's behind the bookshelf, and he's like, what the fuck's going on? He sees Murph, and he's like, Murph, what the fuck? And he realizes it, and he realizes he is Murph's ghost, and he has to use Morse code on the books, and he has to change time dilation on the watch, and she somehow looks at the second hand on this watch, and it's broken. She's like, oh, that's probably a fucking secret binary code, and she figures it out, and by using binary, just simple binary code, she solves the problem of gravity. That's the world I want to live in. You want to live in a world where Nate has AC? Fucking boring. I want to live in a world where black holes lead to the secret bookshelf 8th dimension behind your daughter. You can watch her change. You can watch your daughter change from behind the bookshelf. He probably did. They probably cut that part out. That's what I would have done if I was behind Murph's bookshelf for all that time.
I watched the change.
It's just the best movie of all time, and that's the best benefit of climate change. We'll get closer to Interstellar being real.
All right, people, vote for me if you thought The Martian was a better movie than Interstellar.
Shut the fuck up. The Martian is schlock. Fucking schlock.
What are you talking about? What do you mean schlock? It's a super intelligent movie.
Herder, I'm like Iron Man. I'm gonna use my fuck
I don't even remember that.
Yeah, because it was so shitty.
No, the movie's all about
the big climax of the movie is that he abandons the whole movie. He's using his scientific knowledge to survive on Mars, and at the end he's like, "Oh fuck science! I'm gonna be fucking Iron Man and fly to the thing."
Iron Man is a science-based superhero.
Oh my god. He was using legit science, and then at the end he starts using like a pop superhero science to solve the final problem.
The whole movie is pop science. I have to pee.
No, it's not. Bathroom. Yeah, go fucking pee.
I have to pee. I can't hold it anymore.
I don't care.
Oh yeah. All right. We're back. Back from the bathroom. By the way,
before we move on, can we both agree that Gravity is the worst of the 3 films?
Yes.
Yeah. Fuck Gravity.
Gravity is all right. But while I was in the other room, Monkey, by the way, I've got this. I've got a PR guy now, and he was asking me if I could ask you to cut out.
He was waiting in the bathroom for you.
He was asking me if you could cut out the part where I said nigger.
Okay.
So if you could cut that part out, that'd be great for my
you never
PR.
said nigger. You were pronouncing the name of that country.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good. Yeah, just make sure you cut that part.
Is your PR guy your dad? Was he watching you go pee?
No.
Okay.
Pee is entertainment world slang, for seeing your PR guy.
Did you? What's the next question?
Is it better to be a grower or a shower?
Oh shit!
That was the first time I read that sentence. I literally have not read these before the show, and I know my answer immediately. It's better to be a grower.
Okay,
and
why?
The reason should be fucking obvious.
Why?
Because nothing is hotter than watching a dick get erect.
Okay. Nothing at all is hotter than that?
No, it's the greatest.
Okay.
So I've been told. It starts off like, all right, I don't know about you, Monkey, but when I'm soft, my dick is like a 1/4 of an inch long. It's like this tiny little. It's like a pill. It's like a little suppository.
Yeah.
Which it goes up the ass just as well. And it's just this tiny little pill. I can actually, because of all my extra foreskin, as we discussed on a previous show,
several previous shows.
Yeah. I can roll up my foreskin like inwards and push my dick up into myself.
I think Jesse at Pot Awful might be right. I think his show might be better.
And so, if you have a soft dick, you can do fun stuff with it. You can just push it up into your body. You can fucking flap it around on your legs. Flap, 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 flap. You can just smack your balls with it. Just have a gay old time with your tiny little dick. But then, But then, when it's time to get serious, it transforms. And you see it. You can visibly watch it just growing, like inching bigger, bigger, bigger. You're like, oh my god, what's it doing? What is this transformation? And it's like, henshin a go-go, baby! And then like, wow, and it just fucking, go-go Power Rangers! And you see it, go straight up and like...
It's like when Yugi evolves into Yami Yugi.
Exactly! Does he say anything when that happens?
He says, Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yeah, it just plays like the Egyptian, like... I want that sound bite every time I get an erection from that one. Yu-Gi-Oh!
You can get a little wig for your dick that has the Yu-Gi-Oh hair.
Oh, shit.
I'm having a vague recollection, but I don't think that's the first time I made a joke on this show about your dick having Yu-Gi-Oh hair. I think I've said that before. Either. That's really weird to bring up twice on accident.
Yeah, my balls are my Millennium Puzzle.
It's only 2 pieces. How hard could it be?
So yeah, that's why I think I've given my reason. I don't think I have to say any more than that. The Go-Go Power Rangers should have been evidence enough. What do you think?
All right,
Monkey?
Digi. Well, I think you misinterpreted the question.
Okay.
You thought it said, "Is it better to be a grower or a shower?"
That's
but it
literally
actually
what it says.
no, it actually says, "Is it better to be a grower or a shower?" Let me tell you why.
All right, Monkey.
Here's why it's better to be a shower, did you? Hot chicks will get naked and get inside you. And they'll be all naked and wet and soapy. And they'll wash each other's tits. And they'll probably lick each other's pussies. And that's super fucking hot.
Well, Monkey, fun fact. My grower is a shower. A golden shower.
That doesn't make any sense. Oh, God damn
it. Yeah, R. Kelly, dog. Do what you want, your body.
Yeah.
And we lay in the cut like we don't give a fuck.
The problem is, though, only 13-year-old girls like getting peed on by R. Kelly, whereas every girl likes to take a shower.
Well, why do you need other girls than 13-year-old girls?
I mean, I can't answer that question, did you? But I'm sure some people at home can relate more to having women of all ages and sizes inside of them, wet and naked.
Here's the thing. As a grower, you get to, first of all, be a human and have sex with women. As a shower, you can facilitate sex with women, but you cannot have sex with women.
Have you ever had sex with a woman?
Yeah.
It's not that great. I would rather watch porn on any given day than actually have sex with a woman.
I've had sex with a woman in the shower a lot of times in the last week.
Terrible. Awful.
It was pretty great.
Sex in the shower is terrible.
I like it. It depends on the size of your shower.
Digi, sex is overrated. It doesn't feel as good as you think it'll be, and you always wish, I wish I could have just jerked off to lolies instead of fucking this gross 23-year-old girl. Fuck that. If you're a shower, it's just like all the time it's masturbation. You get to watch cute naked girls be naked and touching their tits and shit, and you get to like jerk off your shower nozzle or whatever the fuck. You don't have to actually have sex with them. And the problem with having sex with a girl is that it's not like porn where you can just exit out of the tab when it's done. After you fuck a girl and you come inside her, then you gotta talk to her. You gotta probably buy her dinner beforehand. You gotta do all this stupid bullshit. Whereas if you're a shower, after they're done, they just leave. They're done. You don't see them again until tomorrow when you want to jerk off your faucet again.
That's not true.
What's not true about it?
Every time I had sex in the shower, we sat in there and cuddled for a fucking hour afterwards.
Why is that funny? It sounds cute.
Because it's actually true, and it's just funny that I have to bring it up to win this argument.
I don't know if that's supporting you. I mean, if you're a shower, you get to watch Digibro and his phimosis cock have sex. I've gotten a lot of comments of people wanting to see your phimosis cock. If you're a shower, you get to see
phimosis, guys.
No, they want to see yours. Then if you're a shower, you can see Digi's phimosis cock.
That's true.
It's great.
Well, if you're the right shower.
You gotta be one of those lucky showers. You gotta be a Digi shower. Stained in piss, even though it's not a toilet. Just stained in yellow piss.
That's true.
I should mention this question was brought in by Zelda Center. I don't know if you mentioned that.
Did we mention the drowsy apricot?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah. Zelda Center, thank you for that excellent question.
You got any more stats about being a grower?
Yeah, the main stats is that it's cool and it's awesome. Like, I think it's as a guy.
Should that be what your voting thing says? Grower, it's cool and it's awesome.
No, the thing on the voting should just say "Go Power Rangers" and that's it.
Okay, I'm fine with that.
But yeah, as a guy, it's cool that if you were a shower, theoretically, I know this is not really relevant to the argument whether or
No,
not
not
you're a
at all.
shower, but if
No.
you were a shower, your dick would be like cumbersome and in the way even when you're not using it, you know?
Yeah.
When you're as a grower, when it's not in use, it's just tucked away and you can do fun shit with it if you feel like you can just beat it up and it's fun. But then it has this magnificent transformation and then becomes a usable tool. Yeah, and chicks dig it. They like watching it grow because they know that they're causing it, you know? If they see a shower, they're like, "Oh, look at this dick," and then it gets hard, and they're like, "Oh, nothing. It's just the same." Okay, like there's no surprise, there's no shock and awe, you know. So yeah.
Well, if you're a shower, you get to watch chicks get naked and wet and soapy, and that's every guy's dream.
Yeah. I mean, if you're a guy who's with the girl in a shower, you can also watch that. So
Stupid. Digi, here's the final argument, not debate, argument of the night. Comes from Izira? I don't fucking know.
it looks like it says Israel. It looks
Nope.
like it says ISIS.
Definitely doesn't say either of those.
It looks like a terrorist.
Izira PM wants
It
to
looks
know.
like it says Syria.
I think you might be dyslexic, Digi.
I did read it as Syria at first.
Evolution, real or bullshit?
I'm calling bullshit.
Oh, why? Why is it bullshit?
I changed my mind. It's real because it sounds like you wanted to argue
fucking
bullshit.
Stupid. I don't want to argue either one. I just want to know what you think.
You tell me first, Monkey.
Okay.
I want to hear your actually prepared argument before I give my
I didn't prepare shit.
last minute insane rambling.
Okay, Digi, here's why evolution is real.
Okay.
You think Charmeleon just fucking showed up one day? No. He started off as a Charmander. Digi, you think that Snorlax just appeared in the Nether one day? No. He started off as Munchlax. Hey, Digi, you think that a giant fucking Gyarados just appeared in the Lake of Rage? No. He started off as a Remoraid. Digi, these are... The evidence of evolution is all around us. These Pokemon, they don't just start off as these big behemoth monsters of utter destruction and hyper-beaming prowess. These monsters evolved from smaller beings, much like us, much like the human race. White people evolved from whatever types of people were living in Africa 10,000 years ago. It's just constant evolution all the time. Pokemon is evidence. The human species is evidence. Even our own brains are evolving on a constant basis. So why is it bullshit with all this evidence all around us? Why do you choose to be ignorant?
I'll tell you why it's bullshit, Monkey. It's because there's so much evidence to the contrary.
Name
Now,
one.
the idea of evolution is that everything's constantly getting better.
No,
We're
it's not.
evolving.
It's that everything is changing. Not for
Changing
the better.
for the better, to adapt to
No.
the environment.
Not necessarily better.
Yeah, it has to be better, else why would it change?
Dude, Munchlax is way better than Snorlax, but it still evolves into Snorlax.
Because Snorlax is stronger and it can deal with it can do more. It's
Not
more
necessarily.
powerful.
Not necessarily.
Are you saying that if you had a level 99 Munchlax, it could beat a level 99 Snorlax?
Digi, okay, here's an example. Remoraid is just a normal water-type Pokemon. It evolves into Gyarados, a water-flying Pokemon. So it
Hold the
evolves...
fuck on. Remoraid evolves into Gyarados. Is that what you're telling me, Monkey? That's
Yeah,
what you said.
yeah.
Remoraid.
Now let me finish my point, Digi.
Wait. Remoraid
Yes.
into Gyarados.
Dude, clearly you've never watched my Nuzlocke. Come on, catch up.
I guess I haven't.
So a pure water-type Pokemon evolves into a water-flying Pokemon, which means it's now times 4 weak to electricity. You think that's becoming stronger? You think that's positive, good evolution? No. Sometimes evolution is for the worse. Sometimes evolution makes you a weaker species. Well, was that a bit?
I'm getting
What is
called
this?
by Nino. Hold on.
He heard you talking about Nigeria.
Hello?
Okay.
I have no idea, but I might at some point. Anyway, I'm recording a podcast right now, so I gotta go. The Insufferable Social Media Argument podcast with Monkey.
Oh, okay. Okay. Can they hear me? Can they hear you talking right now?
They can hear me talking. I don't know if he can hear you talking.
Oh, well, it doesn't matter. Regardless, just let him know that I'm I'm gonna try and be ahead.
All right.
I'll see you, bro.
All right. Peace.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Lord have mercy.
Okay. As
Hold
you
on.
were.
I don't hear you yet. Shit. How the fuck was I wearing these? Hold on. Let me fucking configure my headphones real quick. What the fuck? There we go. Okay.
I think you've had a lot to drink.
Just a bit. I think Nido might have had a bit to drink too.
So why is evolution bullshit?
What was I saying? I was saying that, oh yeah, evolution is supposed to be progress, forward progress, things getting
No.
better.
Not true.
It is true. And the evidence that things aren't always getting better is that human beings are currently the forefront of evolution. And we keep improving theoretically, but instead we keep having these regressive things like going backwards. A perfect example. There's this new species called monkeys.
Oh, god damn it.
Now, humans are supposed to have gotten past monkeys. Like, monkeys were in the past, and humans are the more advanced evolution version. So if we're giving birth to monkeys, then it just means we're going in reverse. How can we
No.
have evolution be good, or it be real, if I can't remember what the argument is, if we're regressing backwards?
Digi, have you ever heard of a little evolutionary concept called the missing link?
Yes.
Well, you're talking to him right now. I am the missing link. I am evidence and proof that evolution is real. I am the link between monkey kind and humankind. It just so happens that I happen to be born, recently. Doesn't mean that we're regressing as a species. It just means I'm the missing link between monkey and human.
Yeah, if you're the missing link, that means we literally took a step back. We went from
it doesn't.
That link was supposed to be missing because it happened so fucking long ago we couldn't find evidence for it, and now suddenly we're heading back that way. So before long, monkeys are gonna be giving birth to monkeys, and then we're not even gonna be humans anymore.
What kind of cognitive dissonance do you have that you can agree that I am the missing link of evolution, but also that evolution doesn't exist? It doesn't make sense. This is a huge contradiction.
Pokemon taught me that evolution always makes you bigger and stronger and better.
No!
And monkeys
Remoraid is way better than Gyarados because it doesn't have times for electric weakness.
Where is this? I haven't watched your Nuzlocke, I don't know what this meme is.
It's not a meme, it's just facts about Pokemon.
I've never seen a Remoraid become a Gyarados. I don't know what's real
Stop
anymore.
calling it Gyarados.
What?
I might say nuclear, but Gyarados is too far.
Why? Because you say Gyarados?
Because it's called Gyarados.
But don't they say Gyarados in the show?
No! Have you seen Pokemon the first movie? One of the best films ever made. The greatest
I
lesson
have,
about
a lot of
racism I've ever
times.
seen.
I guess he does say Gyarados in the movie.
Yeah, no fucking shit.
Don't they say Gyarados on the SS Anne ship, though?
I don't know what... No.
You sure?
Alright, I'm the missing
Clearly
link,
we
which
have to watch a bunch of Pokemon.
to find out about the truth of evolution. I'm the missing link, which proves evolution is real.
Wait.
And you agree.
Let me look up the actual definition of evolution.
Okay, it's a species changing over time.
The process by which different kinds of living organisms are thought to have developed and diversified from earlier forms during the history of the Earth. So they have to develop from earlier forms, meaning that they're
doesn't
getting
mean better.
It even says the second definition: the gradual development of something, especially from a simple to a more complex form.
Complex doesn't mean better.
How does it not?
What?
Complexity is always better. It means it's so dense. There's so many things happening in every image.
Yeah, the prequels in the Star Wars trilogy, it was so complex, and those prequels are so much better than the simple original films, huh, Digi? They really evolved Star Wars with that one.
Let's just go to voicemails. I don't know what I'm talking about anymore.
All right, Digi, we got some voicemails this week.
This first one's...
If I can fucking find it. So last week we had a big debate about why the chicken crossed the road, and we had some people who wanted to give their own 2 cents. So let's click on this first one.
All right, 3, 2, 1, go.
I just wanted to say that, Monkey, you're objectively wrong. The chicken didn't cross the road because he saw a black guy coming, you fucking racist. The chicken was crossing the road of his own volition to sacrifice himself to the KFC on the other side for his black master behind him, who is heading into the same KFC with his ski mask and gun to rob these white niggers of their privilege, using the chicken as the bait, obviously. Also, I wanted to address the she-male that left the voice message last episode. We all know dicks don't fall off, they just grow smaller and become clits. Stop trying to seduce Digi and Mumkey with your sexual fantasies, you shameless slut. They're perfectly happy as a non-gay, non-straight couple, so gather all your loose beef curtains and fuck off!
That story he told about the chicken crossing the road, there was a Kendrick Lamar song about that on the last album.
Is that what he's referencing?
Yeah, the story, the song Duckworth is exactly the same story he was just telling. So
I actually forgot that we had somebody call in with a voicemail about how their dick fell off, so I'm glad he reminded me.
Yeah, thank God. How could I live without remembering that?
All right, we've got another voicemail about the chicken. Let me know when you're ready. You're going to have to download
ready.
it.
3, 2, 1, go.
Hey, you guys, the real answer to why did the chicken cross the road is to get to the other side. And the reason that's the answer is because the other side is a metaphor for the afterlife, and the chicken is crossing the road to get to the black man on the other side of the road. And the black man will eat that chicken on that side of the road, hence the whole, other side being, the thing. So,
kind of rambling at this
point. That's what that old proverb means. That the chicken crosses the road to get to the other side, i.e. death, i.e. black man. Just thought you guys would like to know that. I'm gay.
You gotta take it on the other side.
At least we know he didn't write down his voicemail beforehand.
Will I slide? Sorry, that voicemail made me feel very spiritual, and apparently I expressed that emotion through Red Hot Chili Peppers music.
Clearly, I mean, this debate isn't settled. I thought, once they vote, the debate's settled, but everybody seems to have a different opinion about this chicken thing.
I'm pretty sure the chicken crossed the road so it could get inside a basketball. I think it wanted to be a chicken in a basketball. That's relevant to our previous caller.
All right, we've got one final voicemail.
Yeah, let's go.
Old friend Nolan North called in again.
Yeah, Nolan North,
He was the only guest we've ever had.
Yeah, the only guest on the show so far. Aren't we supposed to have a Knife Boy on here sometime?
Yeah, Rusty Cage. We'll get him soon.
Yeah.
We could probably get him next time.
Yeah. If I'm available next time, because I'll be in Portland. So.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Actually, yeah, I'll be in Portland.
Maybe we can record it early, because we should have had bonus episode 3 by now. I need that $60.
I might be able to do it in Portland, so.
Okay. Ready for this voicemail?
Yeah. 3,
okay, here's
2,
Nolan North.
1, go.
Hey guys, I have a confession to make. I've been a huge fan of the ISMA since the very beginning, but I have to admit to you guys, I haven't been completely honest. So, I'll just come out and say it. I lied.
What?
I'm not Nolan North.
What the fuck?
I'm actually his evil twin brother, Nolan South.
Nolan South.
I lied about being in Naruto. I was in Naru from. I lied about being in Pokemon. I was in Pokemoth. And I lied about being in Uncharted. I was actually in Charted. And I know that this may come as a shock to you and your viewers. And I know what I did wasn't right. But I'm prepared to do what it takes to make it right. And for that, I'll need some help from your beautiful, loyal, trusting viewers. You gotta smash that like button, everyone. Call out for Nolan North in the comments. Hashtag Nolan North. Hashtag
doing
ISMA.
acapella of a Naruto
Hashtag One
song?
Decimal One loves you. Let your voices be heard. The only way to unite the 8 directionary Nolans and bring deep voices to all the throats of mankind is for everybody to channel their energy into social media and have faith that Mumkey and Digi will be the beacons of hope that will lead the directional Nolans to shore. Everyone, raise your hands. Subscribe to One Death Skull 1 for premium content. Everyone, have faith in the power of social media and in the ISMA. With your support, with your good grace, and with your love, we will surely bring Nolan North onto the ISMA. The future is in your hands.
Wow.
Holy shit. Nolan South, I'm you know, I would be upset that you betrayed us, but goddamn, man, you've done so much for this show, and that was the best fucking voicemail we've ever gotten.
Has anybody ever done a cappella of a Naruto instrumental song before? That's
the
fucking
same?
crazy.
I don't know the Naruto soundtrack, but is it the same song I used at the end of me and Best Guy Ever's workout training video?
I don't. I'll have to go look at it. I don't think so, though.
Okay, because I just typed sad Naruto music into YouTube, and that's how I found that song.
Maybe. I don't remember.
Oh, man, the 8 directional Nolans.
Well, shit. I guess we do have to push to get the actual
Nolan
Nolan North.
Hashtag ISMA.
Everybody tweet this podcast to the actual Nolan North. We got to get him on here.
Oh, God.
And one more thing before we go.
Nolan North is going to get us arrested for hate crime.
We are 10 episodes in, 2 bonus episodes, so 12 episodes in, technically. And these fucking idiots in the comments keep asking, oh, Digimonkey, how do I send in a voicemail? you fucking morons.
Just, tweet it to us. We both are everywhere online.
Go to Vokaroo.com, record your voice message, send the link to either Digi or I, or email it to me at mumkeyjones@gmail.com, and that's all you gotta fucking do. It's not that hard.
You can use SoundCloud, which is free. You can use YouTube, which is free. You can use Bandcamp, which is free. Or you can use Vokaroo, which takes 2 seconds.
Yeah, I recommend Vokaroo.
All of them easy. All of those have been used extensively by everybody who sent it to us. How do you not know how to upload audio onto the fucking internet? Come on.
I don't know. But Digi, one last thing before we go. I gotta tell you.
Or just send an MP3 by email to Monkey.
Yeah. I gotta tell you. Suck my dick! Fuck my ass! Yeah, we did it again, baby. Hopefully we're here next week.
Monkey Jones is gonna break your bones. He knows what he's talking about. He got stats, you know. A homegrown stone cold balls out killer and a no doubt thriller living in the back of a distillery.
Digi B going great, thinking about life and shit. He's got a big dick, plenty on his mind to spit. So don't doubt his legitimacy. When you see his post, don't think we share and retweet.